Hello, welcome to today's edition of Dumbfounding Testimonies. Yes, okay, still on the doubts on God being supreme and who is God and there is God, there is no God issue. You know, some key questions that some of those who doubt the legitimacy of God raises as follows. Why did God allow Satan to come and cause man to sin? Those are some of the questions they have been raising. Why would he let his son die to clean sin when he could have just used his powers to do away with sin? You see, these are some of the questions they ask. And then they will say, why does he even allow suffering? Then they'll come to ask, if Jesus is God, who was he then praying to from earth? Then they go on to ask, where does God reside in the universe, and all sort of questions. So many lame questions. You get it? Actually, I'm not here to answer the questions today, and I see no reason why those questions should be answered. I don't see any reason why anybody will even attempt answering those questions. It's not reasonable to answer those questions, and I find that if someone asks you that question, the best way is to keep mute and allow the person go. But then I want to say something about those questions. You see, we are humans. God is supreme. God does what he likes. Just as we humans have the liberty to do what we want. Nobody asks or questions us as to why we do certain things, especially when we are in authority. So why should human beings just get up and want God to explain to him in details why he takes some certain decisions or why he does some things? No, why? What is wrong? I don't understand. What is wrong with God exercising his discretion in some things? He is the creator. He has created the world, the universe, whatever in it, created you, the human being, and even giving you some powers to exercise dominion over the other things. And you use those as powers to do whatever you like. You go into the forest, kill any animal anytime you want, even when they are pregnant or not. You kill them, you use them as meat. No one questions you. You step on them and kill them. No one questions you. You cut down trees. No one questions you. But then God decides to also take some actions, and you want to question God, and you're asking God to explain to you in details why he takes some decisions, why he exercises his discretion, on what basis. You get it? It's mind-boggling that you find human beings wake up and their only concern is that why did God allow this? Why did God allow this? Oh, I don't get it. I hope you are getting what I mean. I hope you are. You see, does it make sense that God decides to exercise his discretion just as he has allowed we human beings to also exercise our discretions? And we question God as to why he takes certain decisions. Do we even reason as to who we are and who God is at all? Do we know who God is? You see, God is God. We are talking about a creator, someone who has created the whole universe. And you see, if nothing at all, compare the vastness of the universe to to yourself, then ask yourself, how am I worth? How much am I worth? Or what is my worth? To even question someone, to get the audacity to question someone who has created his universe and created me. And even if I am missing, nothing is missing. You see, when you you are, is it, you, in the ratio of you to the universe, you are nothing. Actually, if you get missing today, nothing, no one will even realize, no one in the, nothing in the universe will change if you get missing today. If you are, you, if your life ends today on the in the world, nothing changes in the universe. Nothing changes at all. Nothing changes at all. You see, I'll attach a video for you to look at how minute, how insignificant you are to compare to the universe. Then you get the guts to be questioning God, why He created, He did some things, He takes certain decisions. Who are you? Who do you think you are? We are talking about someone who has created a universe. And the Bible even explains that. You see, most of these things, I don't want to go into the Bible yet, but the Bible even explains that the length of the universe is just like it's just as long as there is a stretch of God's arm. You get it? And you, a mere human being, who comes. You see, you are just insignificant. Who is just insignificant will be questioning God as to why He takes certain decisions. It's just like a grain. You see, you are just like a grain of soil on a desert. A grain of soil on a desert. That is it. A grain of sand in a desert. Then you are, if you pick a grain of sand from a desert, does it cause any difference? Does it cause any change? Does something happen to the desert? Nothing. And you are here comparing yourself or asking God some unnecessary questions as to why He takes He takes certain decisions. Does it make sense? Does it make sense to you? That those of you asking those questions, does it make sense to you? Do you even sit down and think about it? And does it make sense to you? Watch this video. Now, this is just the observable universe compared to you, a mere human being. You now get it. Look how vast it is, and then compare it to yourself, and then start asking yourself, why am I even dictating to God, or why am I even asking unnecessary questions? Why am I asking God unnecessary questions? Have you seen the observable universe? Just the observable universe. That's not the whole of the universe. This is just the observable universe, where human beings' efforts can reach, or light can reach. You get it? This is just the observable universe, and you are here asking God who controls all these things. All this. You are here asking God who controls. Now, tell me the audacity you have to be asking God questions. Tell me, like, what? Do you now understand why you shouldn't even be asking such lame questions? Have a nice day. This is dumbfounding testimonies, and you can subscribe and follow the page for more videos. We'll be doing more of these videos to help educate the populace and help grow the kingdom of God. Actually, you see, man needs to know God, and man needs to serve God. God doesn't demand it. He has given you a free will, but you need to do that. As a man, you need to worship God. Have a nice day.